So we've been hiking for an hour and what? And
Hello everyone and welcome back to MavMags Takes on the World.
today we're going to talk about hiking because it's one of our favorite things to do, whether it's at home or in another country or city. And the reason why we like it so much is because
I suck at exercise. I don't like knowing that I'm exercising, so like jogging on a treadmill is like, look at me, I'm exercising. And it's torturous for me. But if I'm doing like hiking or playing a sport, you get to do something fun, and at the end of the day, you've exercised.
Alright, so one,
Pack a backpack. First of all, I get hungry. I need food. I get low blood sugar. No, not really. I just love eating.
so pack snacks that have a lot of salt because your body loses sodium as you sweat. So like nuts, crackers, and
Water. Lots and lots and lots of water.
you must also check if the trail has clean water on the way, like water fountains. A lot of the times they don't. So always have your own water in something that keeps it cool and have that attached to your backpack.
I want to get fancy. I want one of those ones that you're like, I think we're pro hikers now. We can get the one that you can sip the straw on your back.
You don't even carry
That's
a
my
backpack.
birthday present, okay?
Another thing to keep in your backpack is band-aids and maybe a disinfectant, just a little tiny one. Because you can be walking, get a scratch.
So we have fallen like more times we can remember. But what happens is usually the more hours in, your body gets tired and you are less careful. I can't name the number of times we've slipped and fallen or cut our knee.
Google
Or,
hits her head on branches.
like I get scratches all over my face and on my like elbows. She tumbles.
Okay. Pack a hat, sunglasses,
Lots of sunscreen.
and maybe insect repellent. Take an extra pair of socks. Make sure they're dark, like your first pair, because they're going to get ruined. And the reason why you need that extra pair is if you step in a puddle, you're going to want to change your socks. Otherwise, wet socks are going to give you blisters, and those are not cute.
Especially if you still have a few hours to go with sore feet. Why don't they ever have like rescue options in a hike? Like sometimes I just want to be like, okay,
I'm enough now.
I'm enough, come pick me up.
You must emotionally prepare.
So you need to do your research, find out how long it's going to take for you to complete your hike, what paths you need to take, because often hiking trails have a few different options. So don't try to be a hero. Stick to what you know. If you push yourself at like reasonable intervals. Don't like just go for a
14-hour hike.
You know, like hikes are serious. Even though it seems like it's walking, it's a lot of energy, a lot of constant energy.
Make sure you charge all your devices before you leave. So if you're going to take your camera, your phone, a torch, make sure that everything's charged the night before. Tell your friends and family that you're going on a hike because people need to know that you're in the wild.
Oh, a whole wild.
Yes! People get lost on hikes.
People do get lost though, that's true. We've almost gotten lost a few times.
Don't cross the river. Where's the map? I do not remember.
Can I say to all the people who like run hiking trails, those footprints sometimes are not clear. Like they need to like at least walk those things every like 3 months to make sure that
You can see where the footprints are.
Yes.
I have a map with you. That's why it helps to have a map. But if you have a map of a place, it helps.
Yes, but just a shout out to all the places, people who have hiking trails. Please update your footprints.
Okay, dress in layers before you go because the weather changes during the course of the hike, so you should be ready for if the wind hits, if there's a little bit of rain, or if it gets super duper hot, be able to take things off, put things on as need be.
So not all rivers that you encounter on a hike are for swimming. Some are contaminated and could get you very sick in terms of maybe internally or even like reactions to your skin. Find out from the people who take care of the premises if you're allowed to swim in it.
do your research to see if there are any animals in caves. Maybe there's some snakes or kudu that you might encounter.
Girl, what hikes are you going on?
It depends on where you are. So the hikes we've gone on, we haven't encountered any like scary animals.
Baboons are very scary.
True.
And there were these like, what are these?
Oh, those,
Like
I don't know what they're called. They're like
slug squirrel things. They were the fattest
they were coming for us.
squirrel creatures, and they all like
They were
got
stopped.
into a group.
And they looked at us.
And it was like I couldn't cross that bridge quick enough.
Hectic. Why is he walking with us? Oh my gosh, he's looking at. Oh my gosh, I'm actually scared. Oh! You might want to bring pepper spray.
Oh yes, so that's very important to always just have pepper spray. We generally carry around pepper spray as a safety mechanism.
As women,
Yeah, it just gives you a chance to
run away. Please be mindful of other hikers. The toughest part of a hike is trying to get up any mountain. So if you see hikers coming up and huffing and puffing, just kind of step aside, let them get through. There's gonna be a time where you will really appreciate the same thing.
What's your best hike that we've done?
Cape Town.
Best one.
It was the best
It
because
was so scary. You know the worst parts of these hikes for me when you see signs like at your own risk.
I mean, adventure.
Make sure you are fit if you
Not
go beyond
pregnant.
this point, and you're like, am I fit?
For me, that's you're gonna get the best views if you go up this path. And then, what was your favorite hike?
Well, not my favorite, but like unfinished business.
Where? Swaziland.
Swaziland, Sheba's breast. We were a bit lost, so we weren't sure if like we were at the end. We didn't know whether to carry on because the signs were so unclear, and what we thought we should carry on was there was like this big rock, and we're like, there's no way they want us to climb on that thing.
But also the weather was against us. It started raining.
So we just decided, okay, instead of trying and getting lost, rather be safer and go home. But that's something where we have to go back, and so we can tick Sheba's breast conquered.
Done.
Off our list.
Yeah.
And then Zambia was very scary in terms of
The monkeys! Oh!
she will never get over this monkey.
This monkey smelled my muffin and came charging at me.
They said no food, do not bring food.
I was by the car and it came at me at the car. It galloped toward me and I threw that muffin and it went, did a whole handbrake turn and went for that muffin. I could have died that day.
You really wouldn't have died.
But then there were other people that got attacked by those very same monkeys.
Food. Don't bring food on a hike.
What did we just say?
They warned us that monkeys look for packets. So sometimes not even food, but they see a packet and they're like, ooh, could be food.
Yeah,
so
someone's passport got taken
their
because of that.
passports were taken because they were in this bag, and this monkey came and grabbed their passports, and I don't know if they made it home.
That's not to say don't go hiking in Zambia, because you're going to see the Vic Falls.
Oh, they were beautiful. Please leave us your comments. Where are the best hiking spots that you would recommend that we can take on?
And we'll see you next video.
I don't know her. Cheers.
Bye.